And we're back. We're talking to our callers today about their weird jobs. So let's get people calling in on. Oh, here's one now. All right, hello. Can you tell me about your weird job?
Hi, I work at the Science Museum as a statue of Einstein, and I freak people out when they try and take a picture with me.
You work as a statue.
Yes,
All right, so tell me, what is that like?
it's very hard.
Do you have to stand still all day?
You can't breathe when people are walking by.
You can't breathe. Is it a crowded museum?
Most of the time, yeah.
So you just don't breathe all day.
Not all day.
All right, so you get some breaks. Okay, so tell me, how often do you scare people?
About like 20 times a day,
And
10 times a night.
Why did they hire you to do this job?
I don't really know.
Okay, I mean that's great. So why Einstein?
Because Einstein is a historical figure in science.
Do you look like Einstein? Because you don't sound like what I would imagine Albert Einstein to sound like.
Well, they dress me up in like makeup and weird stuff.
Makeup and weird stuff. So that's very interesting. Now, do you go home or do you stay there all night with like the rest of the statues?
I go home.
That's good. So at least they give you a break, even though you're not allowed to breathe all day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for telling me about your weird job, and we'll go to our next caller. And we're back with our next caller on the line. Hello there. Tell me about your weird job.
Oh, sorry, I'm sterling character. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so what I do is I go around the neighborhood and I ask people if they're allergic to cats, and if they're allergic to cats, then I ask them if they would like a cat that they don't sneeze. And so, if they say yes, then they can hire me and I impersonate a cat for them.
That's very interesting, but I have to ask a question, which is why? Because hairless cats do exist.
Yes, but sometimes it's very hard to get a hairless cat, and it's easier to get me.
So do you go like all over the world for people who are allergic to cats?
Yes, I once traveled to Russia and I impersonated a cat for a young fellow. And then I went to California and I once actually impersonated Miley Cyrus's cat.
So Miley Cyrus is allergic to cats?
No, she just wanted a cat.
Oh, okay. So she just wanted you for a cat. Interesting. So how long are you a cat for them? Like, are you just cat for like the hour, the day, or like until they don't want you?
Well, the price that they pay me determines how long I stay there as a cat.
How much do you charge?
So for an hour, it's usually around $30. So, and it just goes on from there.
That's quite expensive. I don't think real cats cost that much.
Yes, but I have to eat the cat food as well.
Okay, so like tell me about a typical job. What do you do?
So first, I go into the home, I dress up with my cat ears and such, and then I crawl around on the floor, I hiss at dogs, and then I eat their cat food, and then I just lay there and sleep.
So you get paid $30 an hour to lay there and sleep.
Indeed.
All right, well, this is a job that I may consider then. Thank you, caller, for your interesting job.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, and we'll go to our next caller. All right, we return with our next caller. Hello there, can you tell me about your weird job?
Hello, I'm a professional villain.
A professional villain. Do you have a name?
Dave.
Dave, the professional villain. That's very interesting. So tell me, Dave, what are your superpowers or strengths?
I don't have powers or strengths, but I'm actually a girl named Dave, but I basically go around and get people hire me to do bad guy stuff.
Ooh, it's like what kind of bad guy stuff?
It's a big range from like shoplifting to like destroying the world. Half the time.
That is quite the range. Have you destroyed the world yet?
No.
Why not?
I've destroyed half the moon though.
Half of the moon. It's interesting. You know, I haven't seen a full moon in a while. Is that why?
No, it's because the full moon was yesterday. It was one of Saturn's moons.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so what's a daily day for you?
I wake up, go down to the supermarket, go to door, advertise myself, probably don't get hired, probably get chased by the police, and just go to bed.
That sounds like a great day. So you don't do you have many jobs that you do?
I don't have any actual jobs, but people sometimes hire me.
Sometimes. So they hire you to shoplift or destroy half of the moon.
Well, yeah, but they don't know they hire me. I just do it, and then I tell them to give me money.
That's fascinating. So how much do you usually tell them to give you?
$12 gets me a pizza.
You know what? I would hire you for $12. I wouldn't have you shoplift or destroy the moon, but it's not bad. It's not a bad deal. All right, caller, thank you for telling us about your supervillain. Everyone, watch out for a girl named Dave. All right, we're back with our next caller. Hello there. Tell me about your weird job.
Hello, and I sell whiteboard markers to horses.
You sell whiteboard markers to horses. All right, I have many questions. The first is, how do horses pay you?
Well, their owners give me money.
Okay, so the owners are buying whiteboard markers for their horses from you.
Yeah, but I force them to.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, so how did you come up with the campaign of selling whiteboard markers to horses?
One day I was lying on my couch, and the idea just came to me.
Okay, so are they like specially designed whiteboard markers? Because horses can't really hold markers.
No, they're just normal whiteboard markers.
So like you don't do anything. They're just whiteboard markers and you have to sell them to horses.
Well, sometimes they eat them, and it's fun to watch.
All right, my question is, what do they need whiteboard markers for?
I don't know. I just give them to them.
Interesting. How much do you charge?
$10 for 2 markers.
That's fairly expensive. Are they good markers? Like, are they worth the $10, or are you just ripping people off?
They're worth the $10.
That's good. Okay, so you force horse owners to buy whiteboard markers for their horses.
Yes.
Did you ever consider just selling whiteboard markers to people?
No,
Why not?
I just don't really like doing that.
Would you consider it now that I've brought it up? Because that might make you more money.
Okay, I'll think about it.
You'll think about it? All right. You have fun with that, and we'll go on to our next caller. And we're back with another caller. Hello there. Tell me about your weird job.
I work for AAA.
That doesn't seem very weird. Like AAA, like the
No, the real AAA. They
real.
just sell cars and make batteries for in there to cover up for what they really do.
what do they really do? All right, listen up. This is a classified secret.
They bomb things and then they blame it on other countries.
Really? This is definitely a fascinating secret. Do you mean so AAA, the car help company, and the battery company work together to bomb things?
Yes.
I'm not sure this is something we should be discussing on the radio. This sounds like a classified government secret. Or does the government not know?
I really don't know. All I know is they test the bombs on me.
They test the bombs. How are you calling me?
I don't know. Just luck. They sent me in a rusty old car, and they launched, and then they tried to explode me. I somehow live
But why you? Why don't they use like a test dummy?
because I'm trained from when I'm born.
So do you like escape the bombs?
No, I just stand there.
So what are you trained to do exactly?
Well, as soon as I'm born, I'm put in a tiny simulation.
So you've been trained for this since birth, to
Yes.
stand there and have
Yes.
bombs tested on you.
Yes,
Wow, that's
it's very painful.
I'm sure. So why did your parents give you to this life?
They got paid.
Wow, so clearly you weren't worth
They were very
whatever they
selfish
were paid.
people.
Wow, so that sounds like a very kind of sad story. Well, do you like your job?
Yes, I like my job.
All right, well,
I never really knew my parents. They took me over when I was running. They had me run on a hamster wheel.
on a hamster wheel?
Yep.
Well, it sounds like you were exciting from the start.
Yeah.
Well, if you like your job, that's all that matters. And that's
I've
what
only
we
had to
say.
go to the hospital 14 times.
Well, I guess if you've been doing this your entire life, that's not bad. That's not bad. Were they serious hospital visits?
Yes. 13 of those I almost died.
Oh, that's not good. But you know what? You like what you do, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
And we'll go on to our next caller.